Hi everyone, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be predicting the FIFA World Cup 2026 edition. Bro, the World Cup is literally coming in like 70 days or so as of recording this video. So I'm extremely excited, man. I wanted to make predictions earlier this week, but we didn't really know who exactly had qualified yet. So I thought might as well just wait till we find out who qualifies exactly. And once we get all the teams in set in position, and then we're going to be able to, predict the FIFA World Cup. Let me just put in all the teams that qualified. So we got Turkey, and then over here it's going to be Sweden, right? They beat Poland. By the way, that was a freaking insane game. I would feel so bad for, what's his face? Lewandowski. I'm pretty sure this is, DR Congo made it. So, yeah, this is going to be the Oh, no. Definitely not going to finish first. All right, so we have the stage set right here. We're going to take it easy, starting with Group A. Might as well just start off here. Mexico, South Korea, South Africa, Czech Republic. Okay, so I think Czech Republic here has a decent chance to make it out of this group. However, the heavy favorites, I would say, are between Mexico and South Africa. And that is actually going to be the opening game for the World Cup. So whoever wins that game, that first game is going to be massive, all right? But I do have Mexico winning, and because of that, I think they're going to pick up another win. So I think they will end up topping the group. I'm going to say Mexico get first, South Africa get second. South Korea have not been good recently, and with Son getting older, not very going to end up good. But I do think Czech Republic will get third, and South Korea will finish the group in fourth. That's going to be my early prediction. Just not really thinking much about like team quality, just more of thinking about how they've been playing recently. Mexico has been putting up some decent performances up against big teams. So I think they're going to end up going first. And I'm not just saying that because they're my country, all right? I might be a little biased, but I do think that they have a decent shot to make it out of this group and get into the knockout rounds. All right, so Group B, we got Canada, Switzerland, Qatar, and Bosnia, all right? After Bosnia beat Italy like off the penalties, they are, I think, heavy favorites for this group. Canada, I think they're missing their star player this World Cup. They're not going to have Alonso Davies. However, Switzerland, they're always a good group. They're going to end up topping it. It's mostly going to be between Canada and Bosnia. Qatar is usually not that good, but I have heard that they've been picking up the pace recently and playing a lot better as like a collective unit. They don't have necessarily like star quality players like Canada does. But I'm going to go Bosnia takes it second just because they knocked out Italy, which are a huge franchise in terms of like being in the World Cup. And then I'm going to go Canada third, and I'm going to go Qatar fourth. I think people would pretty much agree with that. I don't think there's much difference to go out here. Group C, Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti. Okay, after the Brazil performance against Croatia, I'm going to go with them topping off the group. I think Morocco going to get second. Scotland probably going to get third, and Haiti going to get fourth. It's the first time Haiti's in the World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. So they're probably not going to have that much experience. But you got to look out for the little guys because sometimes they're the most hungry. So these two places could easily switch, and Haiti can qualify for the next round while Scotland unfortunately fall. But I'm going to go with Scotland third and Haiti fourth. Group D, USA, Australia, Paraguay, and Turkey. All right. This group is, I think, probably one of the most even groups out of all of them. I don't really see somebody that, is a heavy favorite. However, Turkey, they did have to go through the playoff rounds, but they have a lot of star quality players. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up topping the group. But I'm going to go with I'm not going to go US. I'm going to go Turkey. I'm going to go, see, this is the thing. I haven't really been keeping up with Paraguay's games, but they're usually a team that can, go up against anybody. But I'm going to go Australia. They're always somebody that's tough to beat. And then I'm going to go US and Paraguay. But this is probably the most even group out of all of them, I'm going to be honest. Group E, we got Germany, Ecuador. How do you say that? How do you say that name? Cote de That's got to be the first time they're in the World Cup, right? I don't think I've ever even heard of that country. I am American, though, so that might just be that. But I'm going to go Germany first, Ecuador second. And between these two countries, there might be an upset, maybe Ecuador fall off. I don't see Germany losing any of the games in this bracket. So I'm going to go this one and this one. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce those names. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Please don't take offense to it. It's literally just because I'm just that stupid. Okay. Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, Is that how you say Tunisia, Tunisia, and Switzerland. Switzerland, Sweden. I'm gonna go Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. Okay. Sorry, I'm just so bad at pronouncing countries. I'm just realizing that, but I think that's a solid pick, right? I mean, I don't think anybody would really differ from that. I'm gonna go Belgium, Iran, Egypt, New Zealand. I'm gonna go Belgium first. Iran. Ooh, Iran and Egypt is gonna be huge. Egypt is a pretty good squad. I'm not gonna lie. Iran is also a pretty good squad. This is an even group as well, I think. Besides New Zealand, I haven't really heard much from them. I might go Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand just because Egypt were able to get a draw against Spain, which is a pretty big feat in my opinion. And then I'm going to go Spain first, topping this group. I'm going to go Uruguay. I'm going to go Saudi Arabia and Cabo Verde. Then we got France, which is probably the group of death I've heard. I'm going to go France. This is hard. Norway or Senegal. I'm going to go with the AFCON champions. Norway third and Iraq fourth. First time in the World Cup in like 30 plus years or something like that. Crazy. Glad to have them back on the world stage. It's going to be exciting for them, all the people from Iraq. Then we got Argentina, Austria, Algeria. Why did I say like that? Algeria. Algeria. I just don't like saying it like that. And Jordan. I heard good things about Jordan. In Austria, I think they might end up being fourth. I'm going to go Argentina first, Jordan second, Algeria. I can't say like normally, Algeria, and then Austria last. Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan, and Congo. Ooh, okay. So Congo beat Jamaica to get into the playoffs, I'm pretty sure. So that's impressive. I'm going to go Portugal first, Colombia second, Congo third, and Uzbekistan fourth. Right? I don't know. I think I might have heard good things about Uzbekistan, but I'm not sure. England, top the group, Croatia, Ghana, and then Panama. That's going to be my picks. All right. So the group stage is set. We're just going to continue to the knockout stages. All right. So select 8 third place teams. Okay. 8 best third place teams. Okay. Whew. Okay. So we got some decent hitters right here. We got USA, Sweden, Norway standing out to me. So I think these 3 are going to stand out to me. Also, what's the criteria? What does it mean by third best? Like, how are they going to decide that in the World Cup? Czech Republic, maybe, yeah. I'm going to go with Canada, Scotland, Ghana, and Iran. All right. Those, sorry, I thought my camera just died for a second. But those are the teams that I picked. I don't think Saudi Arabia's going to go far. I don't think Algeria is going to do well. Congo or Curacao. So, yeah. So, round of 32, we got South Africa versus Bosnia. Ooh, interesting roundup. Who do I pick? This is an interesting game. I'm going to go Bosnia, though. I think after you beat Italy, you're going to have a lot of confidence to be able to beat South Africa. I'm not sure if South Africa is going to be able to defeat Bosnia. We'll have to see, though. Bosnia do have solid quality. Just up front, I think they just need to be able to finish more chances. Germany versus USA, Germany. Netherlands versus Morocco. Wow, this is a freaking beast game, but I'm going to go Netherlands. Brazil versus... Wow, Morocco getting knocked out in the round of 32. That's crazy. Brazil versus Japan. Wow, this is insane. Brazil versus Japan. Wow, bro. Oh my gosh, I could see this actually going either way. No, this is actually a cracked matchup. Oh my gosh, I want to see this game so bad. Dang. Okay, who do I pick, though? Should I go for Japan? Japan is low-key a freaking sleeper in this tournament, bro. I feel like they can go up with anybody. Damn, but you can't sleep on Brazil, bro. They got a decent squad. I'm going to go Brazil just because they were able to get like a pretty close game against France. France versus Sweden. I think France take care of that pretty easily. Senegal beat Ecuador. Norway versus Mexico. Unfortunately, Mexico, my country, this is where you pack your bags. Round of 32, that's sad, but I'm gonna say Norway. I think Holland is just gonna have a field day with Mexico. Maybe, not sure. England versus Czech Republic. You know what? Just for my parents, I'm gonna put Mexico. I know if they're watching this video, they're gonna be mad that I didn't put Mexico there. England versus Czech Republic. I'm gonna go England. Turkey versus Canada. Turkey versus Canada. Wow. Ooh, Turkey. Belgium versus Scotland. What? Okay, Belgium. Colombia versus Croatia. We literally saw this game and Colombia got smacked. So I'm going to go Croatia. Sorry, my girlfriend would hate me if I don't pick Colombia. So Colombia's going to beat them, get their revenge in the World Cup. That was just a fluke-friendly game that they beat them. It doesn't matter. Spain versus Jordan. Spain's got that. Switzerland versus Ghana. Switzerland versus Ghana. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Oh, Switzerland's got that. Yeah. I'm just thinking of the flags, you know? Like, who do I think, based on the flags and the quality, is going to be able to beat them? Argentina versus Uruguay. This is going to be a freaking banger. Oh, my gosh. Portugal versus Iran. I'm sorry, Iran. It's going to be Portugal. Egypt versus Austria. I'm sorry, Austria. It's going to be Egypt. All right, next rounds. Rounds of 16. The 16 top countries in the world going head-to-head. This is where it gets interesting. Germany. Netherlands versus Brazil. Oh, my gosh. This is freaking firecracker. I'm not sure, bro. I think the Netherlands defense is just too cracked. France versus Senegal. Oh my gosh, they literally face each other in the group stages. They're gonna face each other again in the knockout stages. England versus Mexico. Pff. See, if this was any other team, like any other big team, like say if it was France or if it was Spain or if it was like Portugal or something, I would have Portugal going through against Mexico. But the fact that it's England, I just don't know. I don't think my Mexican brothers or sisters would allow England to get one over them. I'm gonna go Mexico, bro. I'm sorry. It's not even me being biased. I just genuinely think that if Mexico face England in the knockout stages, England won't be able to beat Mexico. That's just my opinion. Any other big team, I'm pretty sure I would have picked them, but the fact that it's England, I just don't think so. So England get knocked out in the round of 16. This prediction might have gone south really quick. But I'm going to go Turkey beats Belgium. No, Turkey's going too far. Belgium takes care of Turkey. Yeah, Turkey's not beating Belgium. Colombia versus Spain. Spain, clear that. Sorry, Colombians. Switzerland versus Argentina. Argentina go through. Portugal versus Egypt. I want to go Portugal. Quarterfinals, Germany, Netherlands, France, Mexico, Belgium, Spain, Argentina, Portugal. Oh my gosh. This would be such a freaking insane quarterfinals. Oh my goodness. This is freaking insane, dude. Netherlands, Germany. These two like footballing nations have such similar ideologies, I feel like. I just think Germany's midfield is just cracked, dude. Leonard Carl, Musiala, freaking Wirtz, bro. Like, that trio is insane. France, Mexico. I'm going to go France. Obviously, I don't think Mexico beat France. Belgium versus Spain. I'm going to go Spain. Argentina versus Portugal. This would literally break the internet. This would be the most watched football game of all time. Messi versus Ronaldo, last dance. In the quarterfinals of the World Cup, the last trophy Ronaldo needs to complete his legacy against Messi, against his all-time rival, dude. But at the end of the day, I just think Argentina got it, bro. I don't think Argentina would let Portugal get one over them. So the semifinals are set. Germany, France, Spain, Argentina, bro. Arguably the top 4 squads in the nation. And like the entire world. Yeah, this is insane. I think Spain beat Argentina and France beat Germany. And the final, France versus Spain. Oh my gosh, dude. The first time these guys have faced each other since, I think, the Nations League in 2025, I'm pretty sure. So 1 year later, on July 19th, France versus Spain for the final. One last game. Will Mbappe get 2 World Cups? Will Lamine Yamal get his first World Cup, get Spain his second overall World Cup? Oh my gosh, it would be insane. But I gotta back my boy Lamine Yamal. Look at the jersey I'm wearing, bro. We all know who's gonna win. Spain is the World Cup winner of 2026. Wow. Honestly, I could see Spain losing to Argentina as well, and we get a rematch. I don't see France losing to Germany. Wow, I think, oh my gosh. Either way, France is just the team to beat this tournament. I would be shocked if they get like knocked out earlier than the quarterfinals. I expect France 100% to be in the quarterfinals, as well as Spain, Argentina, and Germany. Wow, bro. Spain is the World Cup finalist. You guys let me know what you guys thought of that. That was a freaking roller coaster. I'm just imagining all these games coming to fruition. I would just be so excited for every single one of them. The World Cup genuinely is one of the greatest tournaments of all time. So I'm happy to be covering it in this YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. And for watching my videos, bro. Just getting me hyped for the World Cup. If you guys agree or disagree with my picks, please leave them down in the comments. Every single comment helps. Every single like and subscribe or share helps as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got Spain winning it, but you guys let me know who you guys got winning it. I know France are heavy favorites, Argentina are heavy favorites, Germany are heavy favorites, Portugal are heavy favorites. You guys let me know what you guys think. But without further ado, that's been it from me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a nice day, everyone. Take care and peace.